back to Vehicle View. Here on a new series we like to call Our View. But this is just our opinion, what we think, mainly good. There's some, some cons here and there, but I mean, to begin, I'm just gonna start off with my thoughts on the interior. This is a 2016 Mercedes C63 AMG S. I mean, to start off, interior is beautiful. This car is actually spec'd with a lot of the carbon fiber pieces. I mean, it gives the car, a subtle, stealthy look, but at the end, you see carbon fiber. It's not something commonly in every other car on the road today. The standard seats, they feel amazing. They bolster you really nice. You don't feel uncomfortable. This is something I could sit in for quite a while. There's a lot to talk about in this car. The screen right in front of me, it's giving me all the vehicle information. Tell me a little bit what's going on here.
So it's basically showing you instant torque, instant horsepower. It's giving you the coolant temps as well as the transmission temperature. So it's all geared to have everything you'd want to see while you're on the track displayed in front of you.
Nice. Anyways, yeah, little things here and there. I mean, a lot of stuff you'll see in everyday cars, but the way that Mercedes went about designing this interior, they really hit it. I mean, from the vents to the screen to again, the seats, everything. One thing that this car does lack is the heads-up display that's currently in the new 2017 model. Honestly, for the amount of money you're paying, it's little things like that I feel like you should get in a car. I guess they just left out. I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's obviously nicer than the Mercedes I drive now. It's a 15-year difference.
Alright, so from the previous version, the C63, we're coming from a 6.2 liter V8 to now a 4 liter twin turbo V8. And I guess the best thing about this V8 is you still get the amazing sound of a V8, which is kind of what Mercedes is known for. And you also get, turbos, which has, besides the benefits of fuel efficiency, these ones typically have pretty much no lag, which makes the driving experience feel like you're driving the naturally aspirated V8 from the old car, but you get the efficiency and power of the new turbos. This car is the S model of the C63, which means you get a horsepower and torque bump along with an electronic LSD and some other performance enhancements to overall increase, the quality of the driving experience. But the car is relatively the same. The only way to really notice the differences is probably driving the cars back and forth, the regular and the S model. But you're still keeping with this car that very streetable power that's easy to use, and you're not catching up to cars too quickly, and really you can have fun on the street and the track. That's a great thing Mercedes is doing with these cars, is they're looking at what their customers want, and they're saying, we're going to give you that. BMW makes cars, because that's what they want to make. But this car, you get V8, you get rear-wheel drive, and you get a nice exhaust. Really, being a true driver's car, what else can you ask for? Though Chris and I are typically people who prefer the manual transmission, this car definitely is a fantastic argument for the dual clutch, or the multi-clutch as Mercedes calls it, transmission. Right now, throw 2 downshifts, third, second, and just pull. I hope you guys can hear the pops.
The exterior of the car, this car looks amazing, especially with the wrap that's on the car right now. It personally, in my opinion, brings out a lot of the body lines. And that's one thing I love about certain colors, is that they can do that. If you have some colors, you don't really see it, but this one just really pops. That's what I love about it. The car is currently on HREs. Obviously, it didn't come like that from the factory, but it's also running a 275 in the rear compared to the 265 that comes originally on the car, correct? Jeez, so much traffic, I get on it right now. There's the bump. The one thing that sells me on this car is actually the sound it makes, when you get on the gas. It's just, and this is obviously, but it's coming from a stock exhaust. This isn't any aftermarket. It sounds amazing, from factory. In my personal opinion, the car lacks, I guess, some appeal. I mean, don't get me wrong, the car's beautiful, the way it is, but compared to an M3, the M3 has the wider hips, which this car lacks, I feel.
As we were thinking about this car, there's really not too much to complain about. Really, the only points are the price and a louder exhaust. But both of those things, this car comes with so much, and once you really get it in and drive it, you start to appreciate all the comforts and stuff you get, and the speed is perfectly fine. Everyone always wants more power and a louder car, and those are things you can get very easily and pretty cheaply for what you get. Rentex Tune runs you around $2,000. You can make this car insanely fast. Exhaust. There's so many things you can do to this car, and so the platform you're buying, if you're someone who claims that paying the price isn't enough, is fantastic. You can do so much more after, and that's why Chris and I really think this car is worth it. Thank you so much for watching this series. Let us know what you think down below. We are kind of piloting this and trying it out, so if there's anything you can do better, anything you can improve on, please let us know. Oh, that's fine. There's a traction a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh wow, 8 miles per hour. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Just downshift after downshift, just pops every
single one,
time.
yep.